audio devices are working properly. So there's gonna be a lot of mashing. You're gonna hear my controller going clickety-clackety a whole lot, because there's a lot of text at the start, and I reset. There's like some pretty early reset points I hit, a lot. Just not because I necessarily should reset, but because if I if I die in this first section, where it's not an intentional death, then I'm like, it's not that much time lost to just restart. Oh boy, I sure hope my... This game's kinda loud. I wonder if I need to... Hey, Retro! I'm not gonna be reading chat as much as I normally do. But I will try. I always just, like, rush through that part. I always forget that you gotta wait there. Okay. Okay. Oh! Balls. Hey, lol. And... if I died twice to that trinket, I'm just gonna reset. The rest of that wasn't particularly good anyway, but, you know, warm-ups. Warm-ups. I don't think it's necessarily much faster or slower to, like, go back through that room normally or to just kill yourself. Wait, what? Hold on. All you hear is clacking? Okay, gonna throw the run real quick. Or this run. And let me check this run. And let me check out. For me, stream audio seems fine. If I open up the Twitch page, it's fine on my end. Don't know what's up with that. So, oh, you had headphone issues. Well, I guess we're gonna reset again. The upscale this OBS downscaler looks awful. But I also think that this game is, yeah, it's doing weird. I can't set it to, I can't set it to the upscaling mode I want, which is weird. I mean, I would have expected you to hear a lot of clacking, just because my controller's kind of loud and I'm mashing a lot through all this text. But that should be sorted out once I get through this first area on a run that I'm happy with. And that's not how you get a run that you're happy with. I promise you, we will get we'll finish the game at least once. Okay. I haven't played this in a... If I if I rush through that area, sometimes I can get an early cycle on it, but most of the time I just end up dying. And having to go back that, like, 3 screens is a tall order. Even though I'm sure I lose less time here than I do in other parts. Okay. Man, I need to practice this more. I don't think I've seriously done this run. There was a time where I was like doing it, at least once a day, but now I'm just out of practice, I guess. Hey, Retro, if you can hear, tell me if I need to change the audio level. Tell me if the game's too loud.
No, it's fine. I can hear the audio and your voice at the same time.
Okay, nice. Okay. Oh, right. That room was kind of bad, but, I kind of want to get out of Space Station 1. I don't know what kind of weird downscaling OBS is doing, because there are not those patterns on the map. Nice. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't exactly remember which level I do first either, but I don't think it matters much. I mean, I didn't like see a guide for this specific playthrough, at least not one for a glitchless playthrough, or for a glitchless speedrun. Okay, here we go. Now we're able to actually start doing levels. And... shoot. I'm gonna do... I guess I'll just do laboratory first, if I don't remember what my usual strategy is. Or, not laboratory, space station. Okay. I used to do save warping in this room, which meant I had to not touch that checkpoint. And then I found out that save warping is banned in the category, at least on the official leaderboards. So it doesn't matter anymore. That death was because I checked if there was any new chat messages. And that death was because I tried to mash out of the text box. There we go. Yeah, I don't generally take the top. I generally don't take the bottom path, but I think the bottom path would be technically faster. So I should learn this route. I should learn the timing involved for that platform. Part of why I'm doing this one early is because I used to be able to do the VVVVV trinket like second or third try, but I haven't practiced in a while, and this area just has some of the hardest trinkets, so. I think Prize for the Reckless is the hardest trinket. Because VVVVV it's hard the first time, but once you do it once, it's not that bad. At least if I remember correctly. And so I'm much more scared of Prize for the Reckless, because that one's actually pretty hard. You can't just memorize the movement, the inputs on that one. Another big run killer is the Gravitron, which is Intermission 2. But that one is kind of late into the run, and I can't really do much about it. Other than just practice it, which I could probably do a run or stream practice it, just doing practicing Gravitron a whole bunch. Or maybe I could do one doing all the time trials. That'd be fun. I should do a stream where I do all the time trials. Maybe I'll do that after Mother 3. I was planning on I still want to do Bowser's Inside Story after Mother 3, but but I'm gonna have to homebrew my Wii U to get a DS emulator on there. Oh my gosh, second try, let's go. And I haven't homebrewed my Wii U yet, so... And I can absolutely stream Inside Story from a DS emulator that's just on my regular computer. Some mini-games you really want a touchscreen for. I realized when I replayed it. I'm sure it is. I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And I have. Well, I think no, I homebrewed my Wii because... Oh, what am I doing? Why did I grab that? Now I have to reset this thing. I homebrewed my Wii because I wanted to try out Mario Kart Wii Online using the fan servers. And then it just didn't work. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Now I can take the quick route out of here. And if you die there, it's just kind of a big pain in the butt because of the cycle you get put on. And then I can do fast strats through that room. Okay, that was kind of slow, but that wasn't awful. And that was a good VVVVV trinket. You know what? After this run, I think what I'll do is I'll just do a whole bunch of the time trials, because I've only actually done one of them, and it was the auto-scroller. It was the tower, which is the best level in the game, but it's just because it's an auto-scroller. I was like, well, then I just have to worry about grabbing all the trinkets and not dying. I don't really have to worry about how quickly I beat it, because it's an auto-scroller, as long as I don't die. But actually, the reason I started speedrunning this was because I challenged Lolito to a race. Speedrun race. And we just never got around to it, because I don't know. But I'd still like to do that sometime. It's just, you know, scheduling stuff is kind of hard. And also he's it's kind of doing I feel like doing a race, but your opponent can't talk would be kind of weird. And he doesn't have a good mic. Tantalizing trinket. Okay. Easy. I might also, like, try homebrewing my 3DS and see, you know, just what I can do with a homebrewed 3DS. Can you, install DS ROMs, like original DS ROMs?
ROM, like, in general?
No, original DS ROMs to the 3DS system, and like, so I would, if I wanted to play Bowser's Inside Story, basically what I'm asking is that could I install a ROM to it so that I didn't have to actually pop in the cartridge to play it? It'd just be on the system.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'd probably be down for that.
I mean, I'm not planning to homebrew my 3DS at all at this point. I'm not planning to.
See, I think that if there's a pocket-sized version of the Switch in the future, then that'd be great, but until now, the 3DS is still like the only pocket-sized game console, so I would be down to installing like a bunch of my 3DS games onto an my DS games onto an SD card, and because DS ROMs are only like 128 megs at the most.
Are they?
I think, yeah, I think when I looked up the Wikipedia article for Nintendo game cards, it was, original DS cartridges only went out as big as 128 megabytes. They range from 4 megs to 128 megs, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, it is.
Because the reason I mentioned Inside Story in particular is because I was thinking about buying Inside Story Deluxe, the remake again, just because even though I didn't like it when I played it the first time, I thought like I would probably enjoy it if I downloaded it, just because then I have Inside Story that I can play without having to have that cartridge in my DS if I'm using it as a pocket console, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure there would be a number of other DS games I would do that to as well, like Superstar Ultra, maybe Spirit Tracks even, Sonic Colors, Sonic Rush, Cars Mater National.
I think it's Half-Life on the 3DS with like homebrew.
I didn't hear what you said that time.
I think there's a homebrew version of Half-Life on the 3DS.
I would believe that. Half-Life 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Half-Life. I was gonna... The reason I asked if it was Half-Life 1 was because I know Portal is in the Half-Life 2 engine, the source engine. And so I was like, if they had a version of Half-Life 2 on it, then by extension, that means Portal could probably be put on the 3DS, but... You know, if the 3DS could run Half-Life 2, that's a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
Even as old as Half-Life 2 is, it still looks... It's still pretty good. Visually. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's... Okay. I forgot where I was supposed to go. And that's gonna cost me some time. But, again, I should be more focused on practicing individual levels, so again, after this very bad run, I think I'm just gonna do some time trials. See if I can fill out some Steam achievements. But yeah, there's like a two-dimensional version of Portal that I had on my TI-84 plus CE Silver Edition calculator. And the problem is, no, that was the chess program. The chess program that I also downloaded on it would constantly cause the calculator to crash, and when it crashes, it clears the memory, and Portal went away. So then I had to reinstall that every time. Can run Portal, can't run chess. But I first played V on the 3DS, actually. I remember watching its trailer on the 3DS eShop and was like, wow, that music sounds really cool, and this game looks really cool, and, you know, it is really cool. Even though it's like a 1 hour long game, even like not trying to go fast, it's very much worth your money, especially when it's like on Steam sale, $1.24. This game goes crazy on the sales.
Yeah.
Which interestingly, because it's $10 on the Switch, means it costs 10 times as much to buy on the Switch. But as far as I'm aware, the Switch version is the only one with co-op multiplayer, and I don't know how that would work.
Like online or just
local multiplayer.
Oh, alright.
But I just don't know how that would work in this game. This music's bumping too. This is a banger, dude. this is the room that causes pain. Ow. I almost had it that first time.
It's also $10 on the eShop on 3DS.
No. On 3DS it's 8. Or at least it was when I bought it. Oh, come on. But yeah, yeah, if you, this game's fun. If you like what you see, definitely give it a shot. It's not that expensive if you buy the PC version.
I already bought mine for the Switch. It was like sale. I forgot how much it cost, but it was on sale, so I bought it.
Oh, so you have it on Switch?
Yeah.
Well, if you can find out how the multiplayer works for me, that'd be real great. Because I've been, ever since I showed that in the Switch trailer, I was really curious about how that would work. Just because, it, you know, screen transitions and how they work normally. Okay. That's the one trinket in this area, as far as I'm aware. And I'm prepared to see that. I'm apparently about to see. I think when this runs over, I'm gonna see like 30 minutes in-game time, which isn't very good because my PB is like 26 minutes, so you know, very rusty. Balls.
All right, so I'm trying out co-op on VVVVV.
Yeah.
Switch.
Got.
Yeah. Alright, so that's weird. So, if one of us moves, like, if one of the first player to the second character moves and the other one is left behind, like, the whole screen transitions into, like, both characters in the same room.
Okay, so it's just, it keeps you both in the same room.
Yeah.
I'd say that's about as co-op as Super Mario Bros. 1. Where it may as well be you're taking turns.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, I want to get this game for the Switch just so I can know what 2 players entails. And that's what I was thinking, where it's really not 2-player. Or at least not in the way that the trailer implied. Ow. I need to practice the Gravitron. The thing about it is that practicing the Super Gravitron is not really a good... They are very different in, like, the bullet patterns.
So in VVV, when I told you about, okay, if one character dies, if one character dies, they're, like, dead for a while until you go to, like, a whole other stage.
Okay. Interesting. So, what capture card do you use? Is it the same Elgato one?
It's the Elgato Game Capture HD.
Is it the HD 60?
No.
Okay, cause my capture card is the HD 60 Pro, which is the, PCIe version of the USB 3 one.
Alright.
I got it because it had the hardware encoder, which I'm not even using, but also because, what else? It was also because it had... Windows 7 didn't have very good support for USB 3, and I was using Windows 7 at the time. Little did I know their drivers would require Windows 10. Okay. I really hope I didn't forget a trinket somewhere. That'd be embarrassing. It'd also be really cool if I could do the tower deathless, because this was the one time trial I did I got a perfect on, so it'd be, and it's not happening deathless. Because I tried to do fast strats on an auto-scroller for some reason. That part I die on a lot. You just gotta be really precise on your movements there to land on that one block platform.
Wait, Doom has multiple. Oh yeah, local on multiplayer.
I have Half-Life, and I played through Half-Life 2 just because I got Portal. I loved Portal, and I'm like, hey, well, these games take place in the same universe. I wonder if Half-Life's any good. And then I was like, oh no, this is a regular first-person shooter. Why did I think I would enjoy this? I enjoyed Metroid Prime, but that was more like exploration and puzzle-based. And then Half-Life was just, it's a shooter. With a story, it's a shooter, but it's like a story-based shooter. And I'm like, I don't like that. And also, realism in video games tends to not age very well. See Twilight Princess, which looked ugly when it came out. I don't like how Twilight Princess looks. Okay. Final intermission level. Wow, which time trial should I do first? I know a couple like cool strats for this game, but not much. And I'm still really bad at this room. Okay, I made it. The music that they use for this final level is really good. Hey, DJ. You're not gonna see a lot of Epic Gamer plays, mostly because I'm very rusty. I haven't practiced a speedrun in a couple months. And I think after this I'm just gonna do the time trials to get some practice in, because I've never gotten a perfect rank on any of the time trials except the tower. So, especially this room. This room's hard. I mean, it looks easy, but this is actually one of the harder rooms in the whole game. This and the Gravitron.
I'm back.
Hey, Retro. I'm stuck on upstairs, downstairs. If you remember that room.
Yeah, I'm seeing your live stream right
now. This game is mostly not a rage game. You can play this game both, you can play this game casually, definitely, and it's still a fun experience. I would not say that if you don't like the rage games, don't go for 100%, but other than that, this is definitely not something that's necessarily supposed to make you mad. My final time is not going to be very good. I keep saying that, but I just... You know what? If it's less than half an hour, I'm going to still say this isn't too bad. But I'm not thinking it's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be around, like, 31 minutes, maybe 32. Margins, Heaven's Gate, the final challenge. I don't remember what my OBS time was when I finally got past the, like, really early game stuff I reset on, but I don't think this is going to be particularly good. And I didn't even get all the trinkets. I did miss a couple, so it doesn't matter anyway.
There's 2 Kaku demons. I'm going to die. Never mind. Made it out alive.
Which ones did I miss? Oh, there's one from talking to Victoria that I forgot to talk to her. Oh, 31 minutes exactly. Yeah. Wow. Exactly what I said it was. 31 minutes exactly. 31:00. You know what? Okay. So continue. Well, I guess I won't know which trinkets I missed. I feel like I've missed one of the overworld trinkets, but it's fine because I'm gonna do some time trials instead. No, return.
Die.
So, Alt-Tab. Let's... Okay. That new stream title's good. Let's do play modes, time trials.
Because speedrun was bad.
Okay, I guess I've done Space Station once, and I just didn't. I got
Ow.
I got an A rank, which meant I probably died once. And if you die, then... yeah, this game, a casual playthrough will run you about, an hour or so. It's real nice to replay. My PB for the 100% route is around 26 minutes. Felt so weird to not have to get ready to mash there. Yeah, I died, but we're just gonna... I want to see how fast I have to go if I want to get to the... if I want to beat the par time. Because this is... Oh man, that'd probably killed me on the par time already, because that par should not be what is used to describe that time. That time's hard. You have to play really good to get that par time. Oops. Did not mean enter secret lab. Play modes, time trials.
Where is it?
Good job. Let me look at what I failed doing that the first time. I failed both par time and deaths. Short game, very replayable. It's pretty fun. Okay. There's a reset button, I just don't remember what it is. And I think it's X is reset. Let me try that. Yeah, it's X, okay. That's how you do it.
Oh, for...
I wish the frickin' countdown timer wasn't here every time you reset, though. I just want to get right back into the action. Really? Okay. Here we go. I need to stop running right into that spikes. But I also need to see how long this is gonna take. 'Cause I have to not only... I also have to waste time in that room waiting for the platform to come back, because a perfect rank requires you to not die, and I normally do the, like, death warp, basically. You have to go real quick. Okay. You have to go really quick.
Oh god. Oh wow, that's a long map.
Okay. Oh, why? Why did I do that?
I'm in god mode. Oh yeah, I'm in god mode. I'm fine. Yeah, that was a fucking waste. I shouldn't have done that. Ow.
Dude, I'm in focus mode. I got this. No!
Alright, where am I supposed to go? Okay, now I know.
Okay. No! Oh, that was real clean.
I'm confused where to go now. Crap. Wait. Oh, that's why. There we go. That should be everyone. Did I jump off myself?
Okay.
Oh no.
How did... Of course. This one should not be this hard. It's the first level. What? What? What was that? This is the run. I can feel it this time. I don't know. This, I feel it in my bones. This is the run. How? I should have not said anything. Really, I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have kept the speedrunning tag in my Twitch tags. Because this is still speedrunning, technically.
Yeah.
It's just TA instead of RTA. Actually, no, it'd still be RTA. So...
That's everything I got. Wow.
And that time I went for the regular strats instead of the time attack strats. Are you aware of the difference between RTA and TA?
No.
Well, it's... RTA is when you do the speed run all in one sitting. It's like, if I'm doing a 2-hour speed run, then I would do it in 2 hours. Like, a big, long 2-hour, like, live stream. TA is more... So, Japan's... At one point, Japan had its own live streaming service. It was called, like, Nico Live or something. And that was... Speedrunners used it, but the difference is that that site required the streamer to segment the stream at 30-minute intervals. So TA would be, you do as much as you can in around 30 minutes, and then you pause the timer, segment the stream, and then... So it's not quite a segmented speedrun, and it's not quite a real-time attack speedrun. It's... and of course, it's not at all a task, because that's the main 3 categories of speedruns. It's segmented, RTA, and tasks. And one category of tasks that are one category of speedruns that's interesting is human theory tasks, because it's all about like it's like a task. It's meant to be a perfect speedrun, but it's using only strats that a human could pull off. So like no 60 hertz mashing, no very ridiculously precise analog stick inputs, or you get it.
Yeah.
Maybe no RNG manipulation. I'm not sure if that would count. If like, if it would be like, oh, if a human player got perfect RNG, or no, a human player couldn't perfectly predict RNG. I don't know what which that would fall under. That was real close. A little too close, but come on. I can't get past that room, dude. How? How is it par time when it's like, no, this is what happens when you play like perfectly within 10 seconds or so of, or within 10 seconds or so of perfect. Par time should be average completion. Don't like that. Don't like how close that was. Oh! I got through that room perfectly, and then I think this monitor has a little bit of input delay on it. Which wouldn't surprise me, because this is a really cheap monitor, but... I shouldn't be pulling Johns in the middle of my speedrun.
Wow, I just killed myself.
Bruh.
Bro moment indeed.
You wouldn't believe how many times I did this in this run. Okay. Here we go. No! No! Not like that.
You were so close.
You didn't put a not like this emote in the chat. I'm disappointed.
I'm not used to Twitch, and I'm not used to its emote.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I forgot I have... Oh, wait. There.
I don't know what that is, and I can't click on it right now. Let's find out what that is. Your guy.
Okay.
I mean, the not like this is it's one of the global Twitch emotes, which was what I was thinking of, but I guess you're subbed to someone.
Yeah, I am.
I would be mad that it wasn't me, except I wouldn't, you can't, even if you wanted to. No! How do I keep dying on that same screen transition? I didn't think I'd be at this for half an hour. Actually, I did. But I didn't think I'd keep getting this close. This chiptune is good, but it's starting to drive me a little crazy just because of how many times it's restarted. was my fault. It is also nice. The time trials are actually really nice because you can. It's also doesn't have any text to mash through. I think if I tried to read that terminal, it'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" Okay. What? How did that touch the spike?
$8. 22 minutes remaining. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a game.
22 minutes remaining. Suddenly, Majora's Mask. Okay, I'm actually gonna turn down the game volume for this a little bit, because it is kind of loud especially compared to this Discord window. What's interesting was that I had to turn it down more, and it was already at 15%.
Wow. Ow.
Oh.
Still, shit.
If I do another Smash Ultimate stream, I'm gonna remember to, like, I'm gonna try and stream at 1080p, because my processor almost certainly can't handle that, but I don't use X264 anymore. I use AMD's encoder engine, the Radeon encoding engine. And compared to a CPU, your graphics card, in terms of like stream encoding, has basically unlimited performance.
Alright, Deku, Scrubblordy's here.
Ooh, that was really clean. Hey, I can't read what you said until, well, now I can. Hey, Deku, and I can read that you said suck now, because I died. We've been at we've been at this time trial for half an hour. Because I keep almost getting it, and then...
Getting dabbed with the suck.
Yep, I'm getting dabbed on by this level. Come on. What? It just slid right off the platform.
Oh god, I need... Wait, do I have my gloves? Yes, I have my gloves.
That's not one of the things I'm usually dying to, but... It's usually... Oh.
Well, I'll have to watch Haddon Hotel for the first time.
Well...
Alright, see you in a second.
Nice having you here. For 10 seconds.
Should be back later. Okay, alright.
I might not be here later. I normally stream earlier, it's just I forgot I had a therapist appointment. But, you know, Thanksgiving weekend, you get 5 days, 4 days, I don't remember, but
5 days.
I should have some time to do some stuff. Start Mother 3.
Stepmother.
I didn't say stepmother, I said start. And so far, only one person has sent name suggestions for Mother 3. But unlike last time where I had 3 people and I hated all of my suggestions, Aaron actually gave me some stuff that I liked. He didn't give me a name for Salsa, but other than that, I did like what he offered up. When I play Earthbound casually, when I play Earthbound, I mostly just go with the default names. But I've only played Mother 3 once, and in that playthrough I did the default names, so... I'm actually excited to replay Mother 3 just for the fact that I've only played it once. I swear, this isn't that hard. I'm just playing... It's just like a lot of easy it's a lot of easy challenges, one after another, and it's the chances that you get through all of them unscathed is not likely, you know? Snowball damage and whatnot. Maybe if I get good at these trials, and I get really good at the Gravitron, I might try no death mode someday. That seems so hard though. Just because of the Gravitron. Like, everything else I think I could get through if I practiced enough, but the Gravitron just seems so impossible for a no death mode. But it would be cool to get all the Steam achievements. Oh, hold on. Mom's calling.
I'm the only one here. For now. Who added me 3 times though? Actually no, I'm gonna get out of this portal before I die. No, didn't save me, but man, these gloves aren't helping.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Alright.
Mom called me up to see a letter from the college that I'm not going to anymore. Wait, what am I doing? I was gonna say that time deficit probably wasn't gonna kill me, but it wasn't optimal, but I died anyway, so it doesn't matter. I pressed the A button. Suck.
What do you guys is doing? Shall I play Mario Kart? Just gonna take out these.
Okay, okay. Here we go. No! Come on! In the trenches, the trinket in there, in that room just keeps on fucking me.
We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we?
On my birthday, 24 hours, on my 18th birthday, 24-hour stream, it's all no death mode runs. I mean, I've been thinking about like a 24-hour stream on my next birthday, which is my 18th birthday. I've been thinking about that. I don't think I want to do no death mode attempts.
Do it.
No.
I attempted everything.
Okay. Please. Okay. Here we go.
You did it.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Yes! Okay. I got... When I came back, I spat all over my screen, apparently.
Oof.
Okay. The laboratory, here we go.
Man, Mario Kart DS spots are just brutal.
Which difficulty are you, or which speed setting are you on?
150 mirror.
150 cc?
Yeah.
Once again, I'm gonna go through this once just to see how how good I have to play in order to get the par time. So this run doesn't count, and I'm also just like making sure I'm familiar with the map.
I have my Game Boy? Yeah, my Game Boy. Oh my god, this thing is dusty.
Hitting the apex? Huh.
No.
Is that a Fortnite joke?
Fortnite.
Apex Legans. Raid Shadow Legans.
This video has been sponsored by...
This stream has been sponsored by, Cunt Wars.
What?
Have you not heard of the game Cunt Wars?
I don't want to search it up.
I've heard it, but only in the context of memes. I don't know if it's actually a thing.
I'm gonna go incognito for that.
Are you... This stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legans.
Oh, it's an actual thing!
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh crap, I bit off a hangnail just now and now I'm bleeding. That's really cool.
Oh god, trying to see Game Boy games in the dark is piss hard. Oh yeah, I forgot motion blur.
What you said about Game Boy games?
Yeah,
Or,
like original.
so you're playing on, but you said in the dark, so you're playing on an original Game Boy?
Yes.
I have one of those, but, it's, the screen's got some issues, and so, if I were to play a Game Boy game, I would probably do it on my Super Game Boy. Oh, come on. Also because, you know, Super Game Boy has color.
Yeah. Or we can just like play on the Game Boy Player, which is...
Well, I don't have GameCube.
I do. And no, not for Melee. Or... Actually, yeah, it was for Melee.
I mean, I have Mario Sunshine, but I just use my Wii for that. But you can't connect a GB player to the Wii.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, you can?
No, you can't.
Okay. I thought you said, yeah, you can. And, I know that there are some games on the Game Boy, on the Super Game Boy, that have a special palette when you, play them on the Super Nintendo.
Like Donkey Kong 94?
And also, oops, don't toggle full screen. But also, I'm thinking Kirby Block Ball. I want Kirby Block Ball. It looks fun. Oh, good job.
Gamer powers are too strong for you, Alec. Don't consume yourself. And then Ace Trainer just says afterwards, racist.
Racist. I don't know what that was in reference to. I don't know what I said.
I don't even know what I said.
Don't tell Twitch staff. Don't tell Twitch staff I was on a bridge. Because I wasn't. You said Game Boy player had color. Yeah. Game Boy... Super Game Boy and Game Boy player both have color. Right?
Racist. He just responds back with that.
You know, National Association for the Advancement of Colored Game Boys.
Man, my N64 is dusty. I haven't even touched it in a while.
My Wii U is dusty. I touched it last month.
I touched it today. Alright.
My Wii U is dusty. I touched it last month. Actually, I touched it last week.
I was playing Splatoon with a dude.
I don't play like a lot of competitive type games like Splatoon.
I mean, the only
and Smash
competitive
Bros.
game I play is Smash Bros. Yeah.
I even then I play Smash Bros. As like a party game.
I play it just like for competitive, but when I have friends over, then yeah, I'll play like for fun. For fun. Okay, my stream.
Alec, what if Obama told you that you were the only one who could destroy racism? Well, I would ask him how, and then I would ask him, can you provide transportation to wherever I would need to go to do that? And then I would ask him if he could, say his special catchphrase. Very cool. Very cool. My fellow Americans. Yep. When I said his catchphrase, what I was thinking of what I was actually thinking of was Simple Flips going like, "Brush your teeth, bitch." I was thinking I wanted someone to say something that Obama never said and would never say. Or like, just because it doesn't mean anything. Is that a mechanical keyboard?
No, that's just my controllers.
Oh. So, how's your Switch Pro controller doing? Because mine got stick drift.
Oh, that's
Mine got stick drift worse than my Joy-Cons. Like, you can at least send your Joy-Cons in for free and get them repaired.
Yeah.
But not... But the Pro controller... No, they haven't done that yet, and...
Mine hasn't drift yet, so I'm fine still.
With my Pro controller, it's not that it's like... For most people, when they think stick drift, it's like, oh, where the center should be is not anymore. But my Pro controller is actually like, you just can't push the stick straight up at all. If you push it even a little bit to the side as well as straight up, then it will register properly fine. But if you push it straight up, it's like it can't see anything at all. So... yeah. Sucks.
I mean, wait, when did I get mine? I think I got mine last year.
Yeah,
at all, so I'm fine.
They have a 1-year warranty, all Nintendo products, so... The problem is, mine was about 1.5 years when it started doing that, so... Because it was this summer, and I got it for Christmas, but not the Christmas before, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And since then, I got 8-Bit Dough has a USB plug that you can just put in the Switch dock and then use your Wii U Pro controller. And so I did that, and I don't regret it, because I like the Wii U Pro controller more anyway, and it's just worked really well. The only downside is that I actually can't read what the battery of the Wii U Pro controller is when I use it like that. And the Wii U Pro controller has a fifth the battery life of the Switch Pro controller. It's like, the Wii U Pro controller was it had an 8-hour battery, but the Switch Pro controller has a 40-hour battery, from what I'm aware. Yeah. At least that's what Nintendo claims it is in both cases, so. Exactly how optimistic those ratings are, I'm not. I think it's pretty safe to say that that the ratios are about that much.
Yeah. What's
a good way? You mentioned that you have homebrewed your Wii U. What's a resource that would help me get started with that?
Let me get the link. I have to find it.
Because I think I tried that at one point, and then I didn't ever, and it didn't ever go anywhere.
I mean, all of what I used on my Wii U was RetroArch. That's it. So I can use NetPlay. Safe to say, it didn't work.
Yeah. Does RetroArch include DS emulator? Because I think that's RetroArch is just a bunch of different emulators bundled into one, right?
Yeah.
So.
But I have to find.
And if it includes the DS emulator, I'm sure it would let you use the Wii U gamepad's touchpad for the touchscreen. Oh yeah, it would have to, because duh, the Wii U doesn't have a mouse like a computer does.
Wait, what was the two games I have in my SD card? Okay, yeah, I found it. Alright,
oh, come on! Come on! Ooh, that was close. One thing I feel comfort in knowing is that I've revision 1. I have a Switch that's revision 1. So if I ever wanted to homebrew my Switch, then that was the one that was always like super easy to do that.
What is my 3DS? Why's the cartridge out?
I mean, if I could put like original DS ROMs on my 3DS, I would probably like buy a bigger SD card just so I could do that. Just have all my game cartridges on the system at once. I don't have to switch anything out. That seems really nice. Because that's why I really like digital downloads, is I don't have to switch out any cartridges in addition to backups.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're coming from, but I just really like my games just physical.
In very specific circumstances, I like that too. But it has to be like, I have physical copies of alright. When Mario Odyssey came out, I had physical copies of every 3D Mario game. I actually gave up I sold my physical copies of Galaxy 1 and 2 and replaced them with Wii U download versions.
Oh.
And that's just because I remembered when I was buying Mario Sunshine, the dude at the used game store had a really hard time finding a copy of the game that actually worked. So I was like, well, clearly optical discs aren't gonna last forever, and I just...
Yeah.
I can... If I put my Wii U games on a hard drive, I can make copies of that hard drive. What I actually do is I put them on a USB flash stick, which is... It's a really small one that I used when I had a school Chromebook. Just because it didn't stick out much more than like a wireless mouse dongle. And when I didn't get to keep the Chromebook, I was like, well, I don't have any reason to hold on to this anymore. But the Wii U was already kind of a small console, so once I didn't have to carry around a portable hard drive, I started bringing my Wii U to people's houses because it's kind of a small console. It doesn't take too long to set up, and I got most of my multiplayer games, that I have, are Wii U games, like Yoshi's Woolly World. Don't play multiplayer on that; you'll want to die. Kirby's Dreamland, or Kirby's Return to Dreamland, I should say. I don't have Mario Kart 8. I should have Mario Kart 8, but
yeah,
I don't.
Same for me. I want to get it, but I don't have it. I'll probably get it Black Friday.
I might get it at some point, but for now, Mario Kart 7 still has a very healthy online community, I'm pretty sure.
Very healthy.
And I think Mario Kart 7 just plays better.
I mean, it depends who you talk to. Some people say 7 is better. Some people say Mario Kart Wii is just the ultimate thing, or just...
Mario Kart Wii has the best selection of tracks, but I don't think it plays very good. I don't think the gameplay feel is aged very well, and especially the items.
Yeah. Alright, RetroArch had to load in. Let me see the cores. I don't see any DS. Yeah, there's no DS. It just ends at Virtual Boy.
Okay. I do know that there is an emulator for DS on Wii U. I specifically looked that up, and there is one.
New Geo Pocket Color, wow.
You can play Sonic, the one Sonic game that's on that one.
Yeah. I think everyone that has like a Neo Geo Pocket Color, it specifically plays Sonic Adventure on it. That or Pac-Man.
Well, it's not Sonic Adventure, is it? No, it's Sonic Pocket Adventure, yeah.
Yeah. Just grab my SD card.
But yeah, I homebrewed my Wii because I like I mentioned, I played Mario Sunshine on that, and that's why I have a separate Wii anymore. It's just for GameCube. So, given that you're a retro gamer, I'm sure you have a cathode ray tube television.
Cathode ray tube, yeah.
Yeah. I was really lucky at how I got mine. It's a 1080i one. It's one of the last ones they ever made. I promise you. It's even got an HDMI input, which means that there's a digital.
You can find.
Yeah, it's an Insignia from 2006, I think. And if I want to play Smash, I will. If I want to play Smash 4 with friends, I'll usually connect it up to that, because I don't notice the low latency in Smash, but absolutely when I tried to play Paper Mario, all the LCD panels I had in the house, there was so much input delay I was missing action commands. And then once I connected it to the tube TV, I didn't have a problem with it. That was dumb. So, I got it because, my friend his mom was finally updating their TV because they just kept that CRT from 2006 for a really long time, and they were just gonna toss it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had been wanting, like, a regular CRT for a while now, and this is, like, the perfect CRT. Can I please have it? And they were just like, if you can move this 106-pound television to your house, you can have it for free. I actually looked up the specs online, and I think it was 102.9 pounds.
Christ.
And then in a box somewhere, I found some Wii component cables, so I was then able to connect my Wii U to it with analog, and I didn't have to choose between 1080i or low latency, because I'm sure that connecting the HDMI signal to that TV would have made even worse latency than connecting the HDMI to my LCDs.
What am I doing wrong?
The only problem I have with the TV is that I don't have the remote for it, actually. And
Same thing with me.
the reason that that's a problem is because I normally don't even use the remote. I just use, like, the buttons on the TV. However, I can only set it to non-widescreen mode with the remote, and so when I try and play, like, SNES games, it stretches it to 16:9, despite being a tube TV. So, you know, that sucks.
Sounds like it. Where is it? Trying to find it. Wait, what's it downloading? Oh wait, yeah.
You wanna hear a great story from when I first played Xenoblade?
Yeah.
'Cause I played Xenoblade on Wii U. The Xenoblade Chronicles X, I mean. And that game is a big fat mess. Not gonna lie. Especially in the beginning, but once you then get accustomed to how much of a mess it is, it's like not funny anymore, but I didn't set out to live tweet my experiences with that, but then I was just like laughing so much at how bad some of the stuff was, and I pulled up my OBS, I did replay buffer, and I was just like, I captured easily like 30 replays in just a couple hours.
What?
The best part was the load times were actually so trash. I would sit next to like one of the low resolution models for upwards of 10 seconds while the files loaded off the disc. The only reason I bought Xenoblade was because the disc version was the disc version at GameStop was real cheap. Like it was $15 pre-owned. Compared to Xenoblade Chronicles, the Wii Virtual Console version was $20. And so I was like, I want to try out Xenoblade. Let's get this one because it's cheaper. Because I had the options of going Xenoblade on Wii U Virtual Console, Xenoblade on new Nintendo 3DS, and then very recently the Xenoblade remake that's coming out for the Switch. And then I have Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade 2 that I could have also chosen from. if I want to try out the Xenoblade games, and but after that mess of the game taking so damn long to load, I found out that Nintendo had DLC for the game that supposedly improved loading times.
DLC?
You want to know? It's free DLC, but you want to know what it actually was?
What?
It was just downloading the game to an external hard drive. It was literally the DLC files were literally all 4 of them together was a combined 10 gigabytes.
10?
Yes. So it's like Nintendo, Xbox has been able to save disc games to the hard drive for a while now. You could have just made that be an option, instead of having me download 10 gigabytes of game files that I already have on the disc. You know?
Yeah.
It's really funny. Halfway done.
Come on, what did I mess up now? File missing. Okay, what did I miss now? Payload.elf.
What all emulators does it have?
From what I can remember, it has through NES, SNES, I think there's no N64, Neo Geo, ZX Spectrum,
ZX Spectrum, okay.
Yes.
PC Engine?
PC Engine,
yeah.
NEC PC 98 or 89.
I mean, I would have understood it better if you said TurboGrafx 16, but
yeah, I could have just said that. But no, I went to the big brain.
Do you like I liked Xenoblade X. I don't know if I'll ever going back to it seems like it would take a lot, cuz it's just kind of I wasn't prepared for how kind of slow that game was going to be. I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point, but it will be a little bit.
Alright.
I'll probably do that when I'm out of school next semester. I'll have a job, but like, then once I'm out of school, then I don't have to worry about what I have to do for the rest of the night, aside from eat dinner and maybe take a shower, you know?
Consume food.
Consume food. Drench in hot water. Yeah, I liked Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was just... especially the beginning, I liked it in a way that I like Sonic 06, where it's kind of like... It's incompetently made, but it's playable. Would I try the others? I might try Xenoblade X, or no, the regular Xenoblade, the first one. So I might try that one. But I've heard Xenoblade Chronicles X by itself can take a very long time to complete, so that's probably not gonna happen for a good long while. Hold on, did my dad just call me?
Alright, there's something going on my Wii U. It's not reading the SD card. No, actually, let me try it again. Let me see if the files are not fucked up. Okay, it's reading the SD card. Retro Arch. Everything seems fine in Wii U. Hey Elf. Yeah, it's right there. I guess I should exit it out. I'm the only one here, am I? Oh no, Ace Trainers. Here's right. Time to turn on my Wii U. My wheel. Whoa.
Okay, I'm back. Once
Okay.
we're at 1 hour 47 minutes right now. Once the stream timer hits, 2 hours, I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm getting a little tired. And Retro's blowing into the microphone.
Sorry.
You know what? It's the last like 12 minutes. Let's do something. Let's do something weird. I don't know. What's it?
There's a Thanos voice filter today.
what?
Let's just do the rest of the stream in the Thanos voice filter.
I am scared.
It's not technically called Thanos. It's called Titan, but the icon is like an emoji version of Thanos. So, am I saying it correctly? I don't watch Avengers movies.
Yeah, you're saying it correctly.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not gonna like take the voice filter thing seriously until I get a stream deck. And they have, and you can pay if you pay for pay like a $20 to have it for life, $5 for 3 months, or $10 for a year. Then you get like access to all of the voice filters. Otherwise, it's six or so per day, and it changes every day.
Oh, Christ.
And
Alright, Retro Arch loaded in. Hell
and
yeah.
I'm gonna pay for the voice filters at some point, but I don't think I'll do that until I have a stream deck, because until then it's really not worth it. So I can't really switch them on the fly. And it would increase the quality of my streams, but it does make my job way easier.
Wait. We have Commodore Amiga, Commodore 64, and
Who's
PET.
C64?
And Commodore 20. VIC 20. There.
Commodore VIC-20. Do you have Commodore Plus 4?
Yeah, plus 4 as well. And PET.
Yeah, PET. You have MS-DOS.
Yes, MS-DOS, DOSBox, and DOSBox / SVN. We have Java and
should I say MS-DOS or should I say IBM PC?
Scary. SG-1000 games, MSX.
What is the SG-1000? Is that? Oh yeah, that's the Sega console.
Yeah.
And I've heard of the MSX, but I don't know what that is either.
So it's basically like a Japanese gaming computer released by Microsoft.
Wait, really? So Microsoft actually made a game console before the Xbox?
Yeah. Or like...
Or should I... Oh, wait. Or is it the MSX box?
MSX. I hate that.
What if Microsoft made like an NES classic for the MSX and they called it the MSX box?
I think that already exists, but no, I think only a Taiwanese company made that. Zemina. Zemina?
There's no way. There's no way.
Like they have like an MSX emulator in box.
I gotta see this. Hold on.
I don't know what to call it because I don't understand the language. Because I am very smart.
MSX box. MSX box.
What is wrong?
Search instead for MSX box.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah, it's not. It won't let me search for that. Google is restricting my ability to search for the MSX box. Na 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 na.
Okay, I can't find my ROMs. This ain't good. This ain't good.
This ain't good. Also, you were going like na 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 whatever tune you were singing, so I said, but Discord didn't pick it up, but I was like, na 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 na. Wait, did Discord cut it out again?
No, I'm still okay. I can't find my ROMs. Where are they? Somewhere around here. Oh, there's ROMs. There it is. Shit.
Thanos like Katamari confirmed. I didn't think about how it was gonna be in the wrong goddamn pitch because of the voice filter. I didn't think about that.
Oh, yes, it loads. Oh, King of all Cosmos versus Thanos. Thanos. Who would win?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. I think, the King of all Cosmos' dad would win. I think the old man King of all Cosmos would win.
Alright, gonna start the exploit. Third time.
You said exploit. I thought I heard exploit. I was gonna call you a treasonous bastard for using exploit.
What?
Because OBS is better. More specifically, Streamlabs OBS. I would say I'd be really excited if Streamlabs OBS hit, Linux. Because then I could have a separate computer do encoding. But the problem with that is, well, even if Streamlabs OBS made it to Linux, the problem is my capture card still only has drivers for Windows 10.
Oof. Alright, Retro Arch loaded in. Come on, let's go play Sonic.
Yeah, this monitor has really bad ghosting. Okay, I think this is gonna be my last run, unless I die really quick. The next time I get to 2 trinkets, if I die, I'm gonna. That's gonna be my last run. Next time I get to 2 trinkets.
1/2 hard battle. Wait, when did I got this? And Sonic. Sonic. Alright. Oh, the game. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's... All I get is a pink screen. That's not a good... That is not something good.
Game Boy Advance crash screen.
Crash sounds.
Oh,
Right.
I think... Do you know why Game Boy Advance, why it sounds like that when it crashes?
Why? That's what I want.
It's because it's actually done. Game Boy Advance doesn't have a sound chip. It's done.
Yeah.
It's got CPU-driven sound. So when the CPU isn't driving the sound, it's not like it's doing something else. It's kind of like doing what it's not supposed to be doing. So, and the sound would be also doing what it's not supposed to be doing, basically, I think. So... Oh, okay. Well, I said next time I reach 2 trinkets would be my last run. So, I am done. This was fun, though. I might try and do that again very soon, but... I need to make a cutoff point somewhere, and this is as good a time as any. Thanks for coming, though. Next time, I'll probably be starting Mother 3 with the names that Aaron suggested, so
Hey,
I'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye.